Hello, Weeky here with another Halo 4 campaign mission walkthrough, and today I'm going to show you how to get the second of the 2 weekly campaign challenges for the week of December 30th through January 5th, which is Still Alone in the Dark, which requires you to do or complete the Midnight campaign mission solo on Legendary difficulty. And here we are setting it up, and for this mission I actually turned on 3 skulls. I turned on Catch to get Promethian Knights throwing grenades at me, Tilt to get a little bit extra shielding, and Cowbell for a little bit more explosive power. All 3 of those will help me in the mission based on the tactics and strategy that I use. So here we go, starting off. We get through the 343 stuff here. And we're going to skip the opening cutscene and get right to the broadsword run. And this is not really that hard. Just follow the path that I'm taking here. Notice I'm not moving too much in the beginning here, and then I dip down and just take out these poles with the guns. And I switch over to the rockets, boost a little bit, and I'm going to take out this gun that shows up right there. And it goes straight where it was, and I'm in boost. You can tell it's boost when you get the extra lines. Extra white lines. Okay, back to guns, take out that power ball or whatever it is. Through here, notice I'm not really dodging too much. Let's take out that gun, through this opening, back over to rockets, and I'm in full boost. And again, you see all the extra white lines. That's how you can tell I'm in boost. Come out of here, take out this Promethian rocket launcher if I can, but duck underneath it. And then back over to guns, a little bit of maneuvering. Energy ball, pole. Okay, back in boost. Alright, these 2 energy balls here. Switch over to rockets, take out this gun. As soon as I get past that post, I start to maneuver. Like so. Up through here. I can use rockets to get these poles out. You can actually dodge most of these poles that are in here. Like I'm doing here. I just don't. I think the last one is the one I want to take out. I took that one out. That last one to the center will allow me to go straight through here. And then switch back to rockets. Energy ball down. Another energy ball down. As soon as I come through, I dip down here. And this actually allows me to recoup my shields, both for me and for the broadsword. And I'll take that gun out and then do a slow climb up the middle to the top of the areas here, up and over these posts. Be a little careful with the beams that are going across, because sometimes there will be one coming right at the end. But anyway, through that opening, I gotta take that gun out. Well, I think I missed it, but that's okay. And again, I'm at full boost. I'm going through these energy bars at full boost. They're actually easier to dodge when you're full boost. And then I'm going to try to take this gun out, and then underneath this gun, and then slow down, bring it up a little bit, and then maneuver through here. And if you pull back on the left thumbstick, that's like an air brake. That'll slow you down in a hurry. Okay, just taking these guns out, these energy balls out with the guns. Alright, and then through here, I'm easing back a little bit, just kind of working my way through here, slide a little bit right. And then into the next area here, just lining myself up. So there's 2 black poles on the right, make sure I dodge those, and then boost, because we need to get through here before the door closes on us. Now I'm kind of using the guns, the tracers on the guns, just to see, just to position myself through that little tube area. Back out over to rockets. Got to take out this energy ball in the middle. Overall power source. Now we've got to take out 4 power sources, 1 for each of the guns.
We'll take care of the gun.
Okay, there's number 1 gone, and I'm just flying right through it. Some people like to fly around, but I go right through. At least the first 3. Okay, here comes number 2. Alright, number 2's down. Number 3.
Only 1 got left.
Okay, and then finally the number 4, and as soon as I take it out, I'm going to bank left. I really don't have to go through that structure. Like so, bank left, get out of there because I've lost my shields. Alright, we're going to skip 2 cutscenes here and get to the inside. Here we go momentarily. Alright, switch over to the saw, which is my backup weapon. And when I come out of here, there's going to be a watcher. As soon as he turns around and faces me, I'm going to start firing short bursts. The goal here is to back it up. Of course, without Mythic on, I can take it out. And then run over here. There's going to be another watcher I want to back up. I'm ducking in here to reload. It takes forever to reload. Okay, he's gone. Now into this room. And notice I'm still moving. I'm not sprinting. Right about here I sprint. And I want to take out this knight. I don't actually have to, but that's okay. It's good practice for the circle melee. Throw a holograph at that knight, keep him busy. Drive that watcher back with the saw. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. Put out another holograph and duck it to the right. And I'm circling around to get to that entranceway over here. Hopefully all the Prometheans are focusing on my holograph and or throwing grenades at me and not firing. I did notice one scattergun fire. Okay, let's grab a light rifle. There's 2 pulse grenades. Yeah.
Find a way to access it.
That's the gun I want.
I'll try to route us to the composer. Put me in the system.
Alright. Now I got my light rifle out.
Is this the secret for me? This
Gonna go through the portal, and now we're in a little area where we've got 5 crawlers to deal with, one of which is a binary. Now the first one will always come right at you. The second one sometimes charges like the first, sometimes it hangs back a little bit. Okay. I'm going to be real careful about that that binary crawler. Oh, there he is. Oh, phew, got him. That's a one-shot kill, by the way. He can take you out with one shot of that binary rifle. Okay. Flip weapons over to here. Sprint. Throw up a hologram. And then sprint over to this left area here, this left wall, up this way. Now I threw a pulse grenade at that knight just to keep him busy. And then through here, I found that throwing a pulse grenade at him will keep him initially from firing at me or teleporting over in front of me.
What about the die?
Okay, I noticed I switched over to the hammer, ammoed up on the light rifle, and grabbed 2 plasma grenades and made those my primary. Come through the portal, out the door, back smack that knight, and haul it to this position right here. We've got to wait for another portal to open. It's the one I'm looking at on the far side. And when it does, a knight will spawn a watcher. And sometimes it'll sit right there where I'm aiming, and sometimes it'll swing over to the right, over to here by this post, like this time. And just go ahead and take it out. First shot turns it towards you, and then a couple more shots for a headshot. Alright, back over to the hammer, throw up a hologram. Wait a second, and then haul it like so. Do a sprint jump down here. Up this ramp. Get that knight out of the way. And we run through here, and then right about halfway through the circle, sprint, 1 Mississippi count, then start jumping. 2 jumps. You want to take out that knight. Get him off the platform. Sometimes I can get him out before he spawns that watcher, sometimes not, but alright, we got to take that watcher out, but we want to keep 1 crawler alive while we take the watcher out. Otherwise the reinforcements will appear. Now the reinforcements are getting ready to come. When you get down to 1 enemy, and the reason I want the crawler to be the last one and not the watcher, because the crawler is a lot easier to take out. Okay. We're coming down the long walkway here, and in waves of 2 and 3. And what you want to do is take out the little wave. like so. I'm strafing a little bit to get auto aim, and then at some opportune time, reload, like so. You don't want them getting too close to you because then they'll jump up in the air like they did on Infinity. Okay, they're gone. Throw a hologram right there, and then haul it back towards the portal you came out of. And we're going to take cover right here, and that way the crawlers coming down on the right can't see me. And I'm looking to take out the crawlers coming down the wall on the left. And the guns are keeping the rest of them busy down there. Okay, I think that's it for the crawlers coming down on the left. And one pokes its head this way, go ahead and take it out. And you can take them out down here, but don't waste ammo. The guns are doing a pretty good job. Make sure you got a clear headshot like so. Like I said, you don't want to waste ammo. Oop. Go ahead and step out and take that guy. Take that guy. Okay, I think we're about ready for the next wave. Again, I'm looking up here to see them coming down this left wall. Now, in this particular wave, I'm going to step out early because they're going to rush me. They all tend to rush in this wave. So I'm stepping out and I'm strafing, and notice I'm not even zooming in. I'm not sighting in, I'm strafing. They're running right at me straight down the walkway here, so it's not too hard to take them out. I'm just being a little mindful of my ammo. Alright, checkpoint. About ready to pick up Cortana, but being a little careful here. You know, of the crawlers. There's going to be several more crawlers up here. Coming up the ramp. On a mini wave. Go ahead and take those. I think that's a twofer right there. The guns are putting a lot of damage on the crawlers, so that makes it easier. One more down there, little bugger. I don't want to do anything until I'm sure he's gone. Okay, that should take care of all the crawlers. Now we've got to get ready for the next wave. I'm switching over to the hammer. Okay, grab Cortana. And now we're going to run down towards this portal. Throw my 2 plasma grenades. And just haul it. Jump over as many as you can. When you got a bunch in front of you, use the hammer to get them out of the way. And just barely made it that time. Sometimes it takes more than one try to get through there. Now, because we don't have iron turned on, the checkpoint would put you right back where you were grabbed Cortana. So, you know, if you happen to die there, don't worry about it. You just get to try again.
If we time it right.
Okay, here we go.
Carry us through the low gravity.
Chief, once that warhead is primed, the window for getting out of here is going to be pretty slim.
Okay, as we go floating across the void here, we're going to be coming up on 3 towers that we have to deal with, and then back to where we start from. And the first tower we're going to deal with is the crawler tower. That's the one on the right. The second one is the skip tower, because we're going to skip it completely. And the third tower is the night tower, where I'm going to try to do a grenade jump and take out all the knights up on top and not worry about anything that's below on the first level. Okay, ammo it up on the light rifle. Okay, and after we get through the 3 towers, we're going to wind up back here having to deal with 3 knights, 2 of which are battle wagons, which are a real pain, as we will see here in a little bit. Okay, but as soon as we get control back here, like right now, yep, got control back. Turn to the right, and then down here, use the man cannon to get across to the crawler tower. And it's a crawler tower because it's primarily crawlers, although we have to deal with a watcher, a couple of watchers, and actually 3 watchers, and 1 Promethian Knight who happens to have an incinerator can that we have to be real careful about. It's probably a battle wagon or a commander. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to take them out there when they come up on the side of the platform there, the doorway if you will. I'll take them out there. Okay. Now if they're hanging back, I move up a little bit. That'll get them to advance. So I'm trying to bait them out here. Ah, crap. I've used too much ammo. There we go. Again, I'm trying. There we go. We got one to come out. Notice that I don't zoom in when they're out there because with the light rifle, if you don't zoom, you'll get a three shots wider burst with each trigger pull. When you zoom in, it's more of a focused beam. So sometimes, unless I'm at great distance, I tend to not want to zoom in. The other thing with zooming in is that you can't see the other ones charging at you. But I think I got them all. Okay, let's go after the Watcher. Notice that I drove him back into that little corridor there. He came back out, but that's okay. I'll drag him back in. Once I get him in here, it's really easy to take him out because he doesn't have anywhere to go. And I'm running back here just because every once in a while a crawler will drop down from the second level and come at you unbeknownst to you. So I was just being a little careful there. Next up here, right around the corner, we've got a binary crawler on the wall. You want to be very careful and take him out. And I'm coming over here to ammo up. Maybe take out a crawler or two while I'm at it. There's one. And boy, I got charged that time. That's why I retreated into this room. Even had one come right into the doorway. That's usually don't see that. Okay. I've got a couple right outside here. I'll go ahead and take those out. Those two out. Get my shields back. That's why I'm hanging at the door here. Alright, next up is we're going to take out Watcher number 1 using the incinerator cannon. Now I'm going to bait him up to here, up to the entrance. Get him stationary and boom, one shot kill. Scratch one Watcher. Now I've got to clean up the rest of the crawlers on this level. And actually this level and the ramp to the next level. If I had better eyesight, I wouldn't have bothered to zoom in there. Or sight in, if you will. I'm looking to see if there's any left. Looks like there's one over there. Okay, that should be it for the crawlers. Now let's take out the Watcher. You decide to hide behind the post. All you gotta do is put one shot on him, and he'll start strafing back and forth. But I actually didn't have to get him to strafe, I just took him out. Okay, here we go. Up to the next level. Or the top level on the platform, if you will. Jump on up here. Now, before activating this bridge, notice that there's 3 crawlers that spawn directly across from me. We want to take those 3 out before we activate the bridge, because if we don't, they'll come charging across the bridge, and that makes life difficult. They're a lot easier to deal with staying on that side. Okay, now we've got some crawlers and a Watcher to take out. And I'm trying to get the crawlers to come up to me. And hopefully the Watcher will make appearance, like right there. You see where he's at there? He's starting to fire at me, which is actually a good thing. That's going to get him stationary, and I'm going to take him out with the incinerator cannon. Okay, Watcher number 2 is down. And that's it for the Watchers. Actually, well, that was Watcher number 3. I miscounted there. Okay, there's a couple of crawlers on that left post down there. Take one out, the other one will come charging at you and take him out. And there's probably at least one more crawler that hangs out on the right post. He's firing at me right now. Let's see if I can take him out. Okay. Ah, crap. The Knight down there, who has an incinerator cannon, by the way, spawned an auto sentry. So I want to make sure I took that out. Because if I have to sprint after the Knight, the auto sentry will slow my pace down. I don't want that to happen. Okay, grabbing the hammer back. Take a little shortcut here. Just barely made that. Okay, let's go ahead and run up here. I'm going to throw out a... well, I'm going to take out that darn auto sentry first. Okay, throw out a huh. Not sure what I did there. Oh, I know. I'm going to go ahead and take this guy out. I'm trying to preserve my hammer swings here. I'm going to take this guy out with the circle melee. I took one or two more hammer swings than necessary when I was rushing Crawler Alley there. And I want to have a few lefts when I go over to the final platform. Take out the 3 knights at the end. Okay, here we go. I'm setting up for he's throwing grenades at me, which is a good thing. Rush by him, spin around behind him. Doesn't matter that I'm assassinating him versus backsmacking because he's the last one left. Go ahead and activate Cortana. And before we continue across to the next tower, I want to take out 2 crawlers that are down there. There goes one. You can see the sparklies. I got him with a headshot. Wait for the second one to poke his head out. Okay, normally, if I have plenty of hammer swings left, each swing is like 5% of the total ammo of the hammer, if you will. But if I had plenty of swings left, I would have tried to blast the knight off the platform with the hammer. Position him in such a way that I can make a rush at him and swing the hammer and get him off the platform with a proximity blast. And again, that's actually, thanks to Cowbell, gets a little bit more explosive power. Okay, here we go, across. And this is the tower we're going to skip. I'll throw out a hologram right there to keep that knight busy as much as possible. Jump up here. Jump up here, jump up here, jump up, whoops, jump up on top, and then haul it across, down towards the man cannon, and cross to the knight tower. Now things are going to happen pretty quick here. And actually I had to go to a little bit of a plan B in this particular run. Okay. Proximity blast, blast him off the tower. We're going to do a grenade jump right here. Throw the grenade, count 2, and oh boy, that was a bad try there. Okay. I need to wait till my shields come back. So I'm taking out the crawlers down here. And I'm not doing a good job of getting my shields back. Alright, taking out the crawlers. Kind of hanging back here so the knight doesn't see me. Waiting for my shields to come back. And fire a couple rounds at the knight. Get him out of the way. And then flip back over the hammer. Let's try another grenade throw here. Throw a grenade, count to 2, jump up. Oh, made it that time. That takes a little bit of practice. Okay, let's run over here. Back smack the knight. Now, I wanted to back smack this guy, but I assassinated him, and that threw me all out of tempo here. And now I want to take the knight in the middle. Be cooperative by coming up. Spin around behind. Whoop, missed me. Run back up here and try again. Oh, got it. Shields are shot. I die often here. Okay, let's try him again. Run by him, turn around real quick. Back smack him. Don't throw the hammer at him. We want to save the hammer throws. Okay, now we're taking out the knight on the left. This time with a hammer blow. Run down here. A battle wagon is going to spawn right there. Back smack. Commander spawns here. Hammer throw. And now all we got left is the knight on, originally knight on the right. And I want to position myself so I can do one swing at him. Ah, crap. 2 swings at him. Get him off the platform. But once all the knights are off the platform, then the terminal appears. And it doesn't matter who's down there on the next level down, but once the terminal appears and we put Cortana into the system, that's it for all the enemies down below us. So the idea is to clear out the knight tower like that using that grenade jump and that routine, that tactic or strategy in about a minute. I think it took me a little bit longer on this one, but even if you don't do it perfectly, you can still clear that tower pretty quickly. So that's a good approach to practice. especially grenade jumps. Grenade jumps come in handy. Okay, now we got to get back to the where we started from, the final platform. All right, and to deal with the knights. What the hell that hesitation there was. Okay. Yeah, hesitation there too. I wonder what that was. Okay, man cannon. Run across here. Knock that first knight off and try to get the second knight in grenade throwing and smack at him. Come up here, get the third knight off. And I think the third knight's gone. The second knight made it back to the platform, so I'm going to have to get him off. Boom. He's gone, and that's that. Okay, doing a little teabagging there because I'm happy. We're just about done with the mission. Now we got to go meet Mr. Didact. He can still die here, by the way. There's one more thing we got to do before, actually two more things we got to do before we can complete the mission. Let's go ahead and skip the cutscene. And when we get control back, we're going to have to use the left thumbstick to climb up here. And then crawl towards the Didact. And notice that in our left hand's a grenade and left trigger planet. If you forget to do that, then you're dead. Okay. Grenade goes off, there goes the Didact, and all we got left to do is to crawl to the nuke and if we ever get to it. It takes forever. Using the left thumbstick to push myself forward, by the way. Oh boy. Okay. Arm the nuke. Right trigger. Here momentarily. I don't know what he's watching for. This right trigger will activate the nuke. Boom. And that is the end of the mission. We've got to go through some cutscenes and stuff. And there's cutscene number 1. I think I did a second cutscene here. There's cutscene number 2. We'll skip that. Now we got to look at this. Can't skip this. But we can skip the credits when they come up. There we go. And then skip the epilogue, and that's the end of the mission. Now the challenge doesn't pop here, I guess because we go straight from midnight into epilogue. The challenge doesn't pop, but I'll show you that it did get completed. But that's essentially how you get through midnight on Legendary. This is Old and Achy signing off. Take care, everybody.